So let's see the part 1 of the computer graphics assignment. So in here I have done some codes to show the basic computer graphic algorithms. So let's go on with this. First one is the basic line drawing algorithm. So in here I'm drawing a line from 180.15 to 10.155. So this code in OpenGL uses these coordinates and draws a line for us. So let's go on with this. So let me run it again. So as you can see, it draws the lines from the respective coordinates. Okay. Next, let's go to the Bresenham line drawing algorithm. So let's run it. So in here, in this code, it tells the user to do the input, enter the left endpoint. This code draws a line from the left endpoint to the right endpoint. Let's enter some coordinates. And also the important thing is that I have written this code in order to draw lines which are in the slope ranges between 0 and 1. If any of the lines doesn't have slope ranges in this range, it won't be drawn, and there will be an error thrown to the console. So let's see. So first I will get a random left endpoint and right endpoint which are between gradient in which the gradient is between 0 and 1, and I will output it for you guys to see first. So first let's take 20, 30 as the left endpoint, and as the right endpoint, let's use 70, what do we take, 50. And when I hit enter, you can see a small line is drawn in here since the gradient is between 0 and 1. Now let's see what happens if the gradient is 0 or 1. I will check for both instances. Let's say our left endpoint is 20 and right endpoint is 30. Wait, I will run it again. Left endpoint is 20, right, and x coordinate of left endpoint is 20, y coordinate of left endpoint is 30. Then in the right endpoint, let's take x coordinate as 40 and the y coordinate as 50. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so you see it displays a error message, slope is not in the range. And let's run it again and see. Let's see let's see what happens if the slope is in a situation where the slope is 0. Okay, so let's take 20, 30 after the left endpoint, and as a right endpoint, let's take 40, 30. So in here also you see the slope is not in the particular range and nothing is drawn. Okay, so that's about the Bresenham line drawing algorithm. And next, let's see the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. In this code also, we input the center coordinates and radius, and it will draw the circles using the midpoint circle drawing algorithm. And also it will check whether the radius is positive. So let's go on to run this. Let's enter center coordinates. Let's take 50, 80, and let's take the radius as 20. And then you see the circle is drawn using the circle drawing algorithm. Let's take bigger coordinates to see this very clearly. Let's run it again. I will enter center coordinates as 200, 300, and radius as, let's say, 100, and then you guys can see a big circle is drawn like this, which are drawn using pixels. Okay, next let's run the textured cube part, which is used to apply texture to a 3D model. So this is the output of that code, which is used to apply the brick texture to my cube. So in this cube, what happens is that wait, something is wrong with my editor. Sorry, this is the correct code, not the before one. Yeah. So in this code, I have used the stb_image.h library to load my texture to the 3D model. So this is my texture. I use this brick wall texture. Then if the texture fails to load, I have used the error message also. And using this load texture function, I load that texture to my model. And there are projection functions and reshape functions to output the model clearly in the window. And there is another function, and there's a set of functions. Yeah, in this function it is used to apply the texture to the my model, and there's another function to create a model, then reshaping functions and display functions. Finally we get this cube model with the texture applied. So that's about the part 1 of this assignment. Thank you.